And your refusal has cost all of us.
We have two reports on the president's plan for you tonight. Jeff Todd looks at some of the issues with people who want that third dose or the booster shot. Karen Morfitt reports on the push to get people their first dose. And Karen, there's a lot of pressure now on business owners and employees.
And there certainly is, Karen, and it really comes down to those businesses that just barely meet that 100 or more employee mark, because any hit to their workforce is going to be tough. Now, we spoke to the team here at Illegal Pete's about how this might impact them, and while they say they were anticipating some changes to come, they say this was a bit of a surprise. Illegal Pete's, a Colorado-grown company, now has 12 locations across 2 states and employs just under 400 people.
It was a little more overarching than we anticipated.
Devin Rombo is the director of operations for the restaurant and was watching when the president announced new requirements for large businesses. 100-plus employees means vaccines or weekly tests will be required.
This is not about freedom or personal choice. It's about protecting yourself and those around you.
Rombo says most of their staff is already vaccinated, but worries about the impact to those remaining few.
When it's already kind of tough and challenging to hire somebody, those are employees that I'm concerned we may lose.
Managers had discussed a vaccine mandate early on and decided against it.
We were able to get to, our 90 to 95% rate just through education, through time off, through supporting our staff to make these right decisions.
The focus for them now is figuring out how it will all work, from tracking employee vaccinations and weekly tests to enforcement.
Who follows up with these things, really what the incentives are, how they're going to tie this all together.
After more than a year of trying to navigate COVID restrictions on their industry, he says they support any effort to keep doors open. Now, those new requirements just for large businesses alone, the president says, will impact about 80 million Americans. He also says that any company that fails to comply could face a fine of up to $14,000 per violation. For now, we're live in Denver. Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.
Now,